This morning, before the day asks anything of me, I choose to begin with gratitude, not rushed or routine gratitude, but deep, sincere, soul-level thankfulness before the Lord. Heavenly Father, thank you for the gift of new life today. Thank you for the breath in my lungs, for the quiet miracle of waking up, for the simple yet sacred truth that I am still here. I did not sustain myself through the night. I did not command my heart to keep beating. I did not hold my life together while I slept. It was your mercy, your kindness, and your faithful hand. So before I ask you for anything, I thank you for everything this new morning represents. Another day to love, to forgive, to grow, to serve, and to walk with you. Your word reminds me that your mercies are new every morning, and your faithfulness is great. That is what I stand in right now: fresh mercy, renewed compassion, undeserved kindness, and your constant love. Lord, keep me from becoming so familiar with life that I stop seeing it as a gift. Let me not treat this day as ordinary when it has been given with purpose. I receive this morning with reverence, joy, and a willing heart. Father, as I lift my eyes to this new day, I praise you as Creator. I praise you for the beauty of the morning, the light stretching across the sky, the colors of dawn, the stillness before the noise begins. For birds that sing without worry, and for a world that still carries the mark of its maker. You are wonderful, wise, and the works of your hands are beautiful. The morning itself reminds me that you are a God of order, rhythm, creativity, and glory. The sky changes because you command it. The sun rises because you sustain it. The earth keeps turning because you uphold it. And if you are faithful over the heavens, then surely you are faithful over my life. I am not here by accident. I am held together by the same God who painted the dawn, shaped the mountains, set boundaries for the sea, and breathed life into dust. You are the creator of beauty, the author of life, and your glory shines even in ordinary mornings. When Jesus spoke about the lilies and the birds, he was teaching trust, that if you care so deeply for them, you will surely care even more for me. So today, let the beauty around me lead me into praise. Let the sunrise remind me of you. Let the sky speak truth to my heart. Let all creation point me back to you, and let my heart respond with worship. Lord, I thank you for your light, not only the light of morning but the deeper light of truth, wisdom, and your word. In a world that can feel confusing and uncertain, your light brings clarity. It shows me what matters, exposes what is false, and steadies me when emotions try to lead me astray. Thank you that I do not have to walk in darkness. I do not have to guess my way through life without hope. I have your word, your spirit, and the truth of Christ guiding my path. Your word is a lamp to my feet and a light to my path. Thank you for giving me enough light for each step, even when you do not reveal everything at once. That is where faith grows, not in seeing the whole journey, but in trusting the light you've already given. Just as you led your people in the wilderness, lead me today. Be light in my decisions, my conversations, my reactions, and even my hidden thoughts. Where worry, distraction, or discouragement have dimmed my heart, shine again. Let your truth guide me, and your presence bring peace. Help me walk not only in light around me, but within me. Father, I thank you for your protection and covering. How many things have you kept me from that I will never even know? How many dangers were stopped by your hand? How many fears never became reality because your mercy stood guard over my life? Thank you for watching over me while I slept, for protecting my home, my family, and my path. Some blessings I see now, but others I will only understand in eternity. Thank you for answered prayers I didn't even know how to pray. Thank you for the paths you kept me from, the interruptions that protected me, and the unseen ways you stood between me and harm. If your hand were removed for even a moment, everything would fall apart, but you remain my keeper, my refuge, the one who never sleeps. So I bless you this morning for your faithful protection over my life and everyone I love. Your protection is not always the absence of struggle, but your presence in the middle of it. You are my shield, my refuge, and my hiding place. Lord, I also thank you for the people you've placed in my life, for family, friends, and every relationship that has brought comfort, strength, and love. Thank you for those who stood by me in difficult times, for kind words spoken when I needed them most, for prayers offered on my behalf, and for the reminder that I am not alone. Even when relationships are imperfect, thank you for the gift of having one another. Help me not focus only on who has disappointed me, but to appreciate those who have remained faithful. Open my eyes to the people who reflect your goodness in my life. And for anyone feeling lonely or forgotten, I ask that you surround them with your love and bring the right people into their lives, safe, supportive, and genuine connections. Because relationships matter, I bring before you every place that needs healing. Where there is misunderstanding, bring clarity. Where there is distance, bring closeness. Where there is hurt, bring healing. Remove pride, bitterness, and harshness, and replace them with grace, patience, and love. Teach me to pursue peace without losing truth. Let my words be kinder, my reactions calmer, and your love restore what has been broken. Start with me, soften my heart, correct me where I am wrong, and teach me forgiveness. Where healing is possible, breathe life again into those relationships. Father, I thank you not only for the easy blessings but also for your faithfulness in difficult seasons. Even in trials, you were present, shaping me and drawing me closer to you. What felt heavy made me stronger. What felt slow made me patient. What felt confusing taught me to depend on you. Even hardship was not wasted. It refined me, deepened my faith, and strengthened my trust. Thank you for using every season, even painful ones, to grow something meaningful in me. I also thank you for the doors that didn't open, for the plans that failed, and for the opportunities that passed by. What once felt like disappointment, I now see as protection and redirection. You saved me from things I couldn't see at the time. Your no was often mercy, your delay was wisdom, and your plan was better than mine. Help me trust that even when things don't go as expected, you are still leading me towards something greater. Lord, I thank you for the changing seasons of life. Just as nature changes, so do the seasons of my life, but you remain constant. Pain does not last forever. Waiting does not last forever. Every season has purpose. Help me trust you in times of transition, and remember that new beginnings come in your perfect timing. Thank you for my home, for daily provision, and for the simple blessings I often overlook: food, shelter, rest, and safety. Teach me to see these not as ordinary, but as gifts. Let gratitude fill my heart for even the smallest things. And Father, thank you for the ability to work, to create, to serve, and to provide. Even when it feels difficult, I am grateful for the strength and opportunity to keep going. Everything I have comes from you, and I acknowledge you as my provider in all things. Father, as I continue in gratitude, I thank you for the gift of purpose. Thank you that my life is not random, not accidental, and not without meaning. Even on days when I feel unsure or unnoticed, you are still working through me in ways I cannot always see. You have placed gifts inside of me, abilities, ideas, and a calling that is uniquely mine. Help me to walk in that purpose today, not with pressure, but with peace. Not striving to prove myself, but trusting that you are already guiding my steps. Let everything I do today, no matter how small it may seem, carry eternal value, because it is done with you and for you. Lord, I thank you for peace, real peace, not dependent on circumstances, but rooted in your presence. The kind of peace that remains steady even when life feels uncertain. There are moments when anxiety tries to rise, when questions have no immediate answers, and when the future feels unclear. But in those moments, remind me that you are still in control. You are not confused. You are not worried. You are not overwhelmed. So I choose to rest in you. Let your peace guard my heart and my mind today. Quiet every anxious thought and replace it with trust. Teach me to slow down, to breathe, and to remember that I am held securely in your hands. Father, I thank you for strength that does not come from me, but from you. There are responsibilities to carry, challenges to face, and moments that require endurance. But I am not walking into this day alone. You go before me, you walk beside me, and you sustain me from within. When I feel weak, remind me that your strength is made perfect in weakness. When I feel tired, renew me. When I feel discouraged, lift my spirit. Help me not to rely on my own ability, but to draw from your endless supply of grace. Lord, I thank you for wisdom. In every decision I make today, big or small, guide me. Help me to choose what is right, what is kind, and what is aligned with your truth. Guard me from impulsive decisions, from reacting too quickly, or from being led by emotion instead of truth. Give me clarity where there is confusion, discernment where there is uncertainty, and patience where there is pressure. Let my words reflect your wisdom, and let my actions reflect your character. Father, I thank you for joy, not just happiness that depends on circumstances, but deep, steady joy that comes from knowing you. Even in ordinary moments, let joy rise in my heart. In conversations, in work, in quiet moments, and even in challenges, let your joy be my strength. Help me to smile more, to appreciate more, and to live this day with a grateful spirit. Let joy overflow in a way that impacts others around me. Lord, I also thank you for forgiveness, both the forgiveness you have given me and the ability to forgive others. Thank you that I am not defined by my past, my mistakes, or my failures. You have given me a fresh start. Help me to walk in that freedom today. And if there is anyone I need to forgive, soften my heart. Remove resentment and replace it with grace. Teach me to release what I've been holding on to and trust you with it. Father, I thank you for hope. No matter what yesterday looked like, today is a new opportunity. No matter what I am facing, you are greater. No matter how things appear, you are still working behind the scenes. Fill my heart with expectation, not fear. Remind me that my future is in your hands and that your plans are good. And as I step into this day, Lord, I surrender everything to you. My plans, my worries, my goals, and my expectations. Align them with your will. Interrupt me if I am heading in the wrong direction. Open doors that need to be opened and close the ones that are not meant for me. Let your will be done in my life today. May my words bring life. May my actions reflect love. May my attitude carry grace. And may everything I do point back to you. Thank you, Father, for this day. I receive it as a gift. I walk into it with faith, and I trust you with every moment ahead.